Hi, I'm going to show you how to use Medium 1 and Alexa to control any of your appliances via the power supply. This is how it works. Echo. Ask Medium 1 to turn on the light.
Turning on the light.
Echo. Ask Medium 1 to turn off the light.
Turning off the light.
We're using a light here, but you can put any appliance into this power supply. Okay, to begin, you're going to need an Amazon Echo, the Wemos Wi-Fi module, a relay, and anything that you want to power using the relay. And you'll also need to do some wiring and soldering. Here's how it works. The Echo communicates to Medium 1, and Medium 1 communicates with the Wemos Wi-Fi module, which then controls the power supply using the wires. First, you're going to have to do some wiring and soldering. So you're going to have to solder the D3 and ground pin. And the D3 will connect to the positive side of the relay, and the ground will connect to the negative side. And this will control the power. Now we're going to program the Wemos. So we're going to use a USB cord to plug it into a Windows computer.
First, we need to install the driver for the Wemos, which we have provided in the link, and this is so that we can communicate with the Wemos through USB. Now we can click Sign Up on the Medium 1 website to create our new Medium 1 project. You'll get an email with your account information, and then there'll be a link to log in. Now that we're logged in, you have to go to the Setup button in the left-hand sidebar to get some information. First, we're going to copy down our project MQTT ID. Then we need to create an API user. We're going to copy down the user MQTT ID, as well as the username and password. The last thing we have to set up is our API key, and we'll be copying that down as well for later use. After installing Arduino, the first thing you'll want to do is open File, and then Preferences, and then paste the board manager URL that's provided. Then you can press OK. After pasting our code that we provided, you'll have to do some setup. So go to Tools and then switch your board to Wemos D1, R2, and Mini. If you don't have that option, then you'll have to go to the Boards Manager and search for ESP, and it should be the second option. And if the included files are not in orange, go to Sketch, and then Include Library, and then Manage Libraries. You should be able to search for Pub Sub Client and install that, as well as the ESP8266 Wi-Fi. The third include is not searchable from the Library Manager and should have came with your board download. Finally, you have to make sure that the port is selected for the port that you are using for your Wemos. If you go to your Device Manager by searching it through the Start menu, you should be able to see which port you are using. I'm using COM3. Now we need to customize the code for your Medium 1 account. First, we'll copy the project MQTT ID and place it in the code where you were prompted. Then do the same with the user MQTT. As well as the API key and the user password. Then you'll have to find where the Wi-Fi is set up in the setup function and replace the Wi-Fi SSID and password with your Wi-Fi information. Now we need to go back to our Medium 1 account so that we can set up a real-time event stream on our dashboard. And this will enable us to look at data that we are going to send from the Medium 1 IoT Controller app. First, we're going to create a profile on the app using the plus sign in the upper right-hand corner. Then you'll provide a name for your profile as well as the API key, username, and password for this project. Then, using the Add New Widget button, you can create 2 switch widgets. And on the left-hand side of these switches, there is a power button icon. And you can click on these to access the settings for each widget. For the first switch, the stream will be raw, and the tag will be LED. And then you can click Done. For the second switch, the stream will also be raw, but the tag will be light. Once you are done, you will see the tag name for each of these widgets underneath the switches. Now let's see what happens when we turn on the LED switch. We will see an event pop up on the dashboard that says that the LED tag is set to on. We will see a similar thing happen if we change our light switch to on as well. Now go to Config and then Data Streams from the left-hand sidebar and select the raw stream. You need to make sure that the LED and light tags are active by making sure that these checkboxes are checked, and then click Save Data Stream. Now we need to go to the Workflow Studio so that we can create workflows that connect the switches on our mobile app to the Wemos board. First, we're creating a workflow for the LED. We go to Tags and Triggers, and then draw the raw LED tag. Then we'll go to Modules, Foundation, and drag the base Python module and connect the input of the base Python to the raw LED tag. Then you can copy and paste the Python code provided for the LED. Now you can click Save and Activate. Next, we're going to create a workflow for the light. The process is very similar. It also includes a base Python module and a tag, except this time it'll be the raw light tag. You can connect them as such. Now we will copy and paste the light Python code. The only difference between this and the LED code is that the light value always ends in a 1 and the LED value always ends in a 0. This is how our Wemos board can tell the difference between the two. Now we are going to compile the Arduino code by clicking the arrow button in the top left. And you can go to Tools, Serial Monitor to see how things are going on the Wemos board once it starts running. So we're connected to the Wi-Fi and everything's set up. So if you go to the dashboard, you'll see some events have been posted from the Wemos board saying that the MQTT is connected. And now I've just turned the light switch on. Now if we go to our serial monitor, we'll see that we have received some data on the Wemos board about the switches. Now we're going to look at how this affects our Wemos board and light. So first we're going to turn on the LED switch, and you see that that small LED light turns on. Now we turn the light switch on, and turn both of them off. Now we'll zoom in so you can see the LED light turn on and off. Now you can log into your Amazon developer account so that we can connect Alexa to Medium 1. So you're going to click on the Alexa section and then click Get Started under Alexa Skills Kit. Normally you would click Add a New Skill, but we already have one started, so we're going to select that one. You can give your skill a name, and as for the invocation name, put Medium 1, so then you can say to Alexa, ask Medium 1 to turn the light on or off. Next, you're going to want to press Save, and then Next. For the intent schema, you can copy and paste the schema that we have provided. And then for the custom slot types, we have 2 different slot types. So the first is options. And the options are LED, light, the LED, and the light. After clicking Add, you can click Add Slot Type, and our other type is on_off. The 2 values are on and off. For the sample utterances, we have provided 2 that you can copy and paste. And these tell Alexa how we want users to interact with our skill. So users can interact either by saying turn the light on or off, or turn on or off the light. After clicking Next, we are ready to start linking Medium 1 with our skill. So first, select HTTPS and then North America. Now we need to go back to our Medium 1 account and go to Config and then Data Streams in the left-hand sidebar. We're going to create a new stream and name it Alexa. After saving the stream, we're going to go to Setup and then Manage OAuth Clients. We're going to add a new client, and you can give it any name and login message that you want. Then, next to Stream Access Permission, we're going to click the plus sign, and then set the stream to our Alexa stream that we just created, and allow write permission. Now we can go back to Amazon and copy and paste the service endpoint URL. We want to select yes for account linking, and copy and paste the authorization URL and access token URI. Now we want to copy and paste the redirect URIs from Amazon into a client on Medium 1. Then we can save our client and copy and paste our client ID and client secret from Medium 1 to our Amazon skill. Now we want to copy and paste Medium 1's privacy policy URL into Amazon, and then click Next. For the certificate for NA endpoint, you want to select the second option and click Next. Now you can go to alexa.amazon.com, select Skills from the left-hand sidebar, and click Your Skills. Select the skill that you just made, and then click Link Account. Put in your API, username and password, and then after logging in, you should see this confirmation screen. Now go back to your Medium 1 dashboard and make sure that the real-time event stream is open and ready to receive data. Now we can go back to the developer site and refresh the test page. Then you can go down to the service simulator and put in a sample utterance. The service response will return an error, but that is okay, because if we go to the real-time event stream, we will see that Alexa sent us an event. So now we'll go to the Workflow Studio and create a workflow that can handle Alexa's requests. Go to Tags and Triggers, select the Alexa stream, and then drag the Request Intent Slot Selection Name tag, and then drag a base Python module and connect the two. Now you can copy and paste our Alexa Python code that we have provided into the base Python module and click Save and Activate. Now, if we test the utterance again, we will get a response. Congrats! You've completed all of the steps to connect Alexa to your Wemos board.
Echo. Ask Medium 1 to turn on the light.